Hey everyone, this is Alvin in behalf of Neil Napier and the rest of the KV social team. So before we get started, I just want to make sure you can hear me as well as see the screen right now. Just give me a quick yes in the chat if both audio and video is working for you. Let me also see the questions coming in as well. Now, if you don't see the video or there's a bit of lag, just hit refresh on your browser and you should see the video right away. All right, so I do see here a couple of yeses. Just to make sure, how about the others, guys? I see a lot of like 54 people here, and I think only a couple have responded. Just want to make sure everyone can see the screen now. Should see WebinarX on your screen. Okay. All right, perfect, perfect. So we'll get started then. Let's actually wait up for Neil for a few minutes, and then we'll get started. All right. All right, perfect. So let's get started. Okay, so today we're gonna be focusing more on giving you a walkthrough. Now, before I get started, who here have already purchased WebinarX? Give me an upvote if you have, or a downvote if you haven't. All right, because we're gonna today we're gonna be focused on how you can set up your WebinarX campaign pretty easily. So for those who have not purchased it yet, let me know as well so that I can also walk you through to the benefits and the features before going through the exact demo. Derek, yes, it is live. All right, let me see. All right, so actually I see here that I think more than 90% have already purchased that, and that is perfect. So we're gonna go through a little bit of the features, guys, before we actually proceed on how you can use WebinarX as well on your marketing. Now, today is I'm gonna show you a bit of details on what we discussed a day ago. Basically, using our formula to generate an extra $10,000 per month with no list, no product, using a cloud-based complete webinar platform. All right. So we're gonna show you that secret strategy. So now, also going to show you a three-step case study where you can where a complete newbie can generate over $40,000 in just 4 days with a webinar affiliate promotion. All right. So here's what you'll learn today on this call. First is you're going to be learning how to instantly find hungry vendors that will easily pay you $5,000 to consult with them. Second is how to position your service so that you so that vendors do all the work and you reap the benefits. Third is how to do all this without having to incur huge cost associated with running webinars. All right. Now, uh, for those who are new on this call who have not attended one of our calls yet, now KV Social started with a $250 product that earned us over $150,000. Now we started from scratch, and now we're one of the biggest networks, or one of the biggest affiliate networks out there. All right. So we help other marketers like you not only make sales, but also build a recurring business using the power of webinars. Now, we do a lot of webinars, and I'm sure most of you guys have attended any of our webinars. We do, I think, in a single month, we do around 20 to 30 webinars that includes our products as well as affiliate promotions. And we're going to show you the process on how you can reap the benefits of selling any kind of product, guys. Whether it's physical product, it's or a digital product, this can work. All right. So again, I'm gonna skip through this because this is actually Neil's story, and then I wanna have more time for the demonstration. All right. Now we're gonna we're gonna focus on right now the passive income model. Now let me show you some results that to prove that this strategy works. Look at that, guys. This is through webinars. We've been using webinars to make every sale. I don't think we have ever promoted any product without using webinars, because this is very, very important. This is the best way you can not only engage your customers, right, but also answer them live on call. So it's the next best thing from being there and answering questions right in front of them, right? So again, this whatever product you're selling, if you're making sales, a few sales right now, what if you could actually get 10 times more sales by using webinars? And this strategy has worked for us ever since we get started. Now, let me know, guys. Give me an upvote if you would love results like this, and if you want results like this, or a downvote if you just want to stick with what figures you have right now. All right, perfect. So I see a lot of people here voting that they want to start getting better results right now. Now, today is going to be a perfect session for you if you already purchased WebinarX, because we're going to show you how you can set up a webinar and how you can set up everything, right? And start making money right away. So you work on with your clients, want to add, and how to add a new service to your business, and you want the best tools in the market, but don't want to spend over $500 or $500 every single month as a recurring cost. All right. So three-step formula. So guys, before we get started, I just want to make sure everyone is ready. So give me an upvote if you are ready for the three-step formula. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So I see the results here, and everyone I think is ready to get started. All right. So yeah, just for people are asking if this session is live. Yes, it is live. I see Lyle and Wolfgang asking, or Derek asking if this live. This is live, guys. So let's get started. So $10,000, guys. Let's actually break it down into or on how to make this work. So that's $10,000 per month, $334 per day, and we'll focus on two clients that will net us $5,000 a month. So we have four clients for this month. That's for us. But if you can figure out how this three-step formula can work for you, this is going to be a recurring business that you can rely on every single month. So there are three things that you need: the list, the service, and the platform. Now, if you don't have the list, this is pretty easy. A list of contact that you can mail, cold or warm. You don't need to be, you don't even need to have the list. You just know how to build one. Now, let me ask, who here has already has a list, or who here has not started building a list yet? All right, upvote if you have, or downvote if you have not created a list and would like to learn how. All right. Um, yep, it's live. Live. How can I stop the video and resume it? Basically, okay, sure. All right. So there are three things that you need, or three websites that you can contact to find clients. First is YouTube. Now, a lot of YouTube marketers, or a lot of marketers right now use YouTube as a way to sell info products, ebooks, right? Coaching products, right? So you can actually easily go search on YouTube, for example, right? And you can actually do a quick search and enable yourself to, let me see, let me actually share the entire screen here, and there we go. So you can see, you can go to YouTube right now, and you can find, let's say, for example, coaching, right? So, yeah, I actually did that already. Let me see. There we go. Neil, can you confirm? Can you see the screen now? Yeah, because I already see it on my other computer. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, guys, can you let me know? Give me an upvote if you see the YouTube uh, page right now on your screen, or a downvote if you're still seeing the presentation. All right. Yeah. Neil, can you yeah. Still not refreshing for you? Okay. Sure. So when you do in YouTube, you simply need to search for a niche or a certain product that you might want to promote, right? Let's say, for example, the most common ebook that you usually see is coaching, right? Business coaching, consultation. So let's say we're going to do life coaching, for example. So all of this are hot prospects because they already know the power of video marketing. That's why they're on YouTube. Nobody creates a video just basically just to create videos. It's there because they also want to sell their coaching program. So you can actually get this. For example, you can search this for, let's say, this one here. You can actually do a quick search for this, and you can find their website, right? You can easily copy, go to Google, right? And you can see that here, drbryant.co, um, biography. Now, this is already a client that you can contact. You just use the contact form here, go find the email address and promote, right? Or try to sell them your service, but not in a direct way. You tell them that how effective webinars is. You present a case. You don't tell them that how to do their business, because if you do that, most likely or not, they're gonna shy away from doing business with you. So we're gonna talk about case studies that you have already done, right, and how effective it can be for your business. You can even start with offering a free trial if they're really hard to, if they're not really into the program. Now, do I need to contact hundreds and hundreds of customers like this or clients like this? No. You just need to contact at least 10 people. Now, how about Amazon? Now, you can focus on when it comes to Amazon, you can focus on products that are like above $100 item, right? Products that are harder to sell, right? Because you can look for the best authors, for example. A good example would be nonfiction, and you can actually, or let's say, about all about dating, like ebooks about dating. The same thing with YouTube, right? There are a lot of publishers out there looking for a way to connect with their customers, but they don't have the time or the resources to do an event like small scale uh, ebook writers there in Amazon. Now, the third is actually something that we can really relate to is Munch Eye. Now, who here does any kind of affiliate promotion? Just give me an upvote if you are, or a downvote if you have not thought about running your own webinars through an affiliate promotion. All right, let me see. All right, perfect, perfect. So I think everyone has already considered running an affiliate promotion, but don't know how. Let me actually show you Munch Eye. All right. So in Munch Eye, you can easily find all the product launches for affiliate products here. So it's scheduled one by one. Now, if you actually open up, let's say a page, for example, let's say we're gonna open up a page from Sam, for example, Sam Becker, for example. So let's say Sam does not you want to offer your webinar marketing services to Sam, right? So you can actually contact them by the JV page. So if you want to open up this one, you can actually get their contact information as well, and you can advertise or you can offer your webinar services. Now, to tell you at least only around 30 to 40% does webinars. The rest just do emails. So you can actually easily find a marketer that you can do a service for through webinars. Yep. Okay, sure. Sure. So yeah, let's actually get started, guys, with a walkthrough. So you should be seeing right now the dashboard for WebinarX. All right. Now, let me ask, who here has already started using WebinarX, or who has not, has purchased it but have not used it yet? Yeah, because it seems to be working on my other computer. I'm not really sure. All right. So, yeah, Neil, just to confirm, I actually still see it's still pretty good in the other screen, so I'm not really sure. All right. So, on the dashboard is you need actually to set up a couple of things before you start running your webinar. Now you only need to do this once. Once it's set up, you don't need to do that. You don't need to proceed anymore. So we go to the settings page, and on the settings page, we have the first thing we need to set up is the SMTP server. Right now, this SMTP server is something that allows us to send out emails automatically through WebinarX. So in order to do this, you just need to click on create new SMTP server, right? And what you need will just be a couple of things. So if you don't have an SMTP server, but but if you do have a website, you can actually use the SMTP server of your website. All right. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with cPanel. That's your hosting site. And let me actually tell. show you how you can get the settings for that. All right, and you can easily create an email address specifically for your webinars as well. All right, so let me see. So what we need would be the email address, the reply to email, the protocol, and the port. Of course, and the username and password for your email. All that you can actually find in your cPanel. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to log in real quick to KV Social here, and let me show you how you can actually get the cPan or the logins to your email, for example. All right, so let me just log in. All right, so right now I'm logging into my account. So you should be seeing right now the cPanel access that I have. All right, so from your cPanel, from your hosting, you just need to go to email accounts, for example. Or if you already know your email, you can just select the email that you want. Now, let's say, for example, we want to create uh, a an email address specifically for webinars. All right, so how do we do that? So all we need to do is type in the email ID that we want. Let's say, for example, let's say marketing at KV Social, and put in the password that we want as well. Right? So we can just click on create account. All right, yeah, it's actually asking for me to create a different password. All right, you type in the new password. Okay, click on create, and there you go. We have created marketing at kvsocial.com, and that's what we're going to use as well as an email address. Now, how do I set up the cPanel or the cPanel email, right, or the hosting email into an SMTP server? So first thing you need to do is you actually need to look for the email address that you set up. All right, so it's marketing. There we go. Click on more. Click on All right, click on configure calendar and let me see configure calendar or access webmail, depending on what version of cPanel that you have. All right, so from here you can actually check the settings that you have for your email. Now this actually depends on every hosting server, but usually it's going to be the same thing, right? So you'll have what protocol to use, right? So in our case, we're gonna have something like username. It would be the email address we select, the cPanel pass or the email password that we set up, and incoming server would most likely be gonna be mail.yourwebsite.com. In our case, it's gonna be kvsocial.com. All right. So I'm gonna go back to WebinarX. I'm gonna use marketing at kvsocial.com for my email, and my reply to email will also be marketing at kvsocial.com. All right, so the port, um, let me select 465. All right, and the protocol, we're just simply copying and pasting whatever we see on the cPanel configuration here. So our protocol would either be POP or not POP, um, would be either SSL or TLS. All right, so let's say TLS, click on test. oh, the host. The host is something, let me see. The host is going to be your outgoing server. So mail.kvsocial.com, in our case, your website, kvsocial.com. All right. See. All right. So we're going to test it. And there we go. We already got notification that this now works. Now, once you have set up your SMTP server, you then have the option to either select the time zone or add a tracking code to your WebinarX campaign. That means if you're running any kind of Facebook ads, you're running any kind of YouTube advertising or AdWords, you would like to have a tracking code here, like Google Analytics, to help you with your marketing as well. All right. Of course, you can set the default time zone that's going to be used here as well. All right. So guys, give me let me know if everything's clear so far. Give me an upvote if it is, and a downvote if I'm going too fast. All right. And let me know as well if you have any questions. And Neil is also there to help you to like answer any questions you may have as well. All right. Perfect. So let's proceed then. Now, once you have done that, well, if you have the pro version, of course, you can add your own logo and you can add your own domain name here as well. Now the rest, like the profile, you can also change that if you want to change your contact email. You want to change your password, you can do that. You can go. You can also enable notifications, or you can even edit the templates that we have in the system. So if you want your own templates there, you can also do that, and you can even add your own template as well if you want to add something that's not here. All right. So once SMTP server is set up, it's already going to be on your account, and now you are actually ready to start using the system. Now, if you have a list, of course, you can import the list into your subscriber list. So how can I import my list here? So I simply need to create a new list, for example. All right. Let's say we're going to do live coaching. We're going to copy and paste the title and the description. Click on add, and we already have our list here. All right. Now, how can I put my email or my email list into WebinarX? Simply need to click on edit, and you have two options. So you can either upload manually, you just copy and paste the uh, the, the email addresses, the name and the first name, or you can upload a CSV file with all of your lists there. So which means you're going to upload a CSV file and everything's going to be added all at once. Now, this is something that you can't actually do on GoToWebinar, for example, because usually you have to get them sign up to the email or the opt-in form one by one. With this, you can easily import everything or everyone into WebinarX. All right. Now, once you have imported your subscribers into WebinarX, if you have them, if you can already start working on webinars. Now, if you have a VA, for example, you can also add them up as a panelist here, just like what we have, so that they can answer questions as well while you do the webinars. All right. So we already we already actually have set up everything, guys. So you can easily set up your WebinarX account in less than 5 minutes flat. And once it's set up, you don't need to repeat the same process over and over again. And now we can get started on how to set up a 30-second or a webinar in just 30-second flat. So we need to click on create new webinar, and it's as simple as a 4-step process. So first is we need to have a webinar title and webinar description, and of course the name of the host for that session. All right. Now, why is this very important? Because this allows you, right? This allows you to have a complete new feel because if you think about it, unlike in webinar or unlike in GoToWebinar, you are stuck with the same name. And if you change your name on GoToWebinar, for example, it changes it on a global scale. So all your webinars are going to have a different name, which might confuse other people. With this, it's on a per webinar basis. That's why if you have the Pro, you can easily run it as a service because you can easily change the host name every single webinar, every single time. So let's say, for example, we're going to do live coaching for this, and we're going to have a description here. Let's say, join us today at 8 p.m. EST, and and this will be life changing. All right. So we have that. We already have step one because of course we can change the name here. So we're just gonna proceed with Neil Napier and Alvin and click on next, and we are already on step two. Now in step two, this is actually where you get all your subscribers, all right, to be signed up to a webinar list. Now, why is this very important? Because you can actually, unlike in other platforms, this has its own email capture feature. That means you can send out the link on Facebook, for example, invite your friends, invite people that you know to your webinar, and every single address or every single email address will be transferred to your list on WebinarX. All right, and then of course you can export it and put it on your autoresponder. All right, so let's say for example we're gonna create a new list. So we're gonna create a new list for our live coaching session here. All right, click on next. All right, and right now we are already on step three. We simply need to set the time zone we want to use. Click on the start date that we want. Let's say we're gonna have a live session at Sunday, and it's gonna be same thing, 8 p.m. And the duration would be 1 hour and 30 minutes. Click on next. All right, so we are already on the final step on setting up your webinar. Now, in step four, this gets actually pretty cool. I don't think no other webinar platform in the market right now has all of these features. Now, you can actually contact multiple lists all at once. You can invite them to to the webinar with the with with the invitation the template already included on WebinarX. Plus, let's say for example you want to filter out those who have already purchased from those who have not purchased yet. So you can actually add a new list for your customers who purchased already, and this is gonna have its own filtering. That means only those who have not purchased will be getting the invite automatically. It's gonna filter it out. Let's say for example we're gonna contact the video marketing, right, with the video marketing list, and we're gonna exclude those who already purchased the live coaching session, right? So everyone in video marketing will be contacted, will be getting the invite, except those who have already purchased the live coaching platform or program, right? And on a per webinar basis as well, this is perfect if you have clients that wants to join in, to answer, to see the questions. You can actually invite panelists on a per webinar basis. So let's say I want to just only include KV support and Alvin. Click on add, and bam, we have already set up our webinar. Now there are just a few settings we need in order for it to be ready as well. So we click on edit. Now on the left side here, you will see general, subscribers, streaming, security, all of this. Now there's just a couple of things you need to set up. You don't need to set up each and every single one of them. So first is you need a streaming code, right? Now what is the streaming code here? Now where can I get that? You're gonna get that from YouTube Hangouts, right? Or Google Hangouts. So you go to hangouts.google.com, right? And on the top left side of your screen, you will also get to see Hangouts on Air, right? If you click that, it'll open up Hangouts on Air. You can click and create a Hangout on Air. You put a name here. Let's say, for example, live coaching. you can set it up for later, or you can set up for right now. Let's say we're gonna set it up to be on Sunday, 8 p.m. and the duration would be same thing, 1 hour and 30 minutes. So we click on share. There we go. Now from here, we can then go to either click on start or click on links, and we can get the video embed code here. So we copy the code, all right, and we paste it on the server or the streaming server code on WebinarX. Now you just need to add a simple thing here under the youtube.com/embed and then the code. You just need to put a question mark and the word autoplay equal to 1. That means the video is going to autoplay once you put the session on live. All right, you click on update. Bam, you already have the video streaming set up. All right, now what are the rest of the integrations that I need to set up here? Now let's say for example I want to have an FB comment that I want to use from here. That's be the landing page or the opt-in page that I have for my webinar. I want I wanted to have Facebook comments. Now, what you can do from that is if you have not set up, this is the first time you set up a Facebook app, it's pretty easy. You just need to go to developer.facebook.com. As long as you log into your Facebook account, it should automatically sync in, as you can see from here. Now, I'm also gonna show you how to create a new app. It's pretty simple. So under my new apps, you just need to mouse over that, click on add new app, click on website, and put in a name that you want. So for now, it's actually telling us if we want to use an old app, but we're just gonna click on skip and create app ID. So it's gonna be a totally new one. And let's say we're gonna have it live coaching, display name, live coaching webinar, for example. The same thing with our identifier here. For the category, we just need to select app for pages. Click on create app ID. And there's a bit of a captcha here, which in my case, select all the photos which shows a tiger. All right, there we go. Click on submit. All right, and right now, Facebook has already created the app ID. Now, before I can start using this, I need to make sure to add an email address under the settings section of this app. So I go to the settings section, I go to the contact email, and I add in, let's say, marketing@kvsocial.com. All right, click on save. There we go. So the next thing is click on add new platform, click on add website, and it will actually ask us for the website URL. Right? So if you have not done any domain mapping, it's usually the name or your subdomain .webinarx.io. All right, so I'm gonna put that here. There we go. Same thing with here with the app domains. Click on save changes. Let me actually remove the slash here. All right, see, because I have added a slash at the end. There we go. It's now been saved. Now I have my email address, I have my site URL on my Facebook app ID. Now I can proceed with activating the app. So how can I do that? I go to app review, and I simply need to move the slider here. As you can see, this circle here is white. Once I move this to yes, it will show a pop-up if I want to make this public. Click on confirm, and this little this circle here, this is now green. That means it's live and available to use. So I need to go back to the dashboard and copy and paste the app ID, right? And paste that here on the webinar X or the live coaching session I have. Click on enable comments, click on update, and there we go. So how can we check if that is already working? We click on preview, and as you can see from here, our Facebook comment integration is already here. And of course, the time zone or the time, all right, the countdown timer is also present here as well. All right. So guys, let me know if everything's clear so far. Give me an upvote if it is, or a downvote. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat as well. Yep. Sure, sure. Neil, let me know as well if some questions pop up. All right. So so let's say for example you have an autoresponder. So you can actually integrate this as well. So integrating with your autoresponder does not mean that you have to schedule all the emails with your autoresponder. You can still do everything remotely or you can still schedule your invitations and everything else on WebinarX. This is just an extra integration that you can do if you have an autoresponder. All right. So from your WebinarX campaign, you just need to go to autoresponder and you just need to copy and paste the custom form code here. That means if you have any kind of autoresponder that has a form code, let's say GetResponse, MailChimp, I think pretty much everything, Rapid Mailer, you can easily get their form code here. So let's say, for example, I'm using GetResponse, right? So let me show you how to set it up. So I'm just going to log into GetResponse, right? So of course, I need to create a new list for it. Otherwise, it's gonna get mixed with the other campaigns that I have. So let's say create a new campaign, and let's say we're gonna put it as in live coaching, right? Click on create campaign. There we go. So the thing I also like to add for this is you might want to turn off double opt-in. So go to permissions and uncheck the enable confirmed opt-in for email subscriptions, web subscriptions, and API subscriptions. This is just an extra step that you might want to do. All right. Now, once you have done that, you can then go to the dashboard again, right? Click on create form, and you can actually use the plain HTML editor for the form. All right. Now, on the right side here, you'll see the campaign name that it's going to be added to. So you just simply need to look for the campaign that you created earlier, right? Let me see, live coaching. Right. Let me just look for the campaign here. There we go, live coaching. So we just need to copy and paste this one, guys. Simply copy and paste this custom form code here, or click on copy code. Go back to your WebinarX campaign, paste it under the autoresponder code, click on update, and that's it. All right. So it's very simple, and they can integrate with pretty much any autoresponder out there. As long as you can create a form code, which like I think 95% do, you can just copy and paste that there under the autoresponder, and you can click on it. And please do make sure to click on enable integration as well. All right. So that's every sign up that you get from your WebinarX campaign will also get transferred to your email or your autoresponder. In our case, it's going to be a get response. Now, if you're thinking about running any kind of Facebook campaign, all right, what you need to do is go to retargeting, and this is where you can add the audience or the pixel code for each page. So that means you can actually have a different retargeting pixel for the welcome page, a different retargeting pixel for the live page, and a different retargeting pixel for the end page where your offer or your webinar has already been finished. The end page is kind of like your replay page. All right. So you go to your Facebook ads account. All right. So once you open it up, right? You just simply need to go to tools, right? You go to audiences, all right? You simply need to click on create audience and click on create custom audience, all right? From create custom audience, you then need to proceed to click on website traffic, all right? And you can put on people who visit your or specific web pages. And you can actually let's say for example the welcome page. In our case, we're gonna get the URL for that, which which we can get via the customized settings here. All right, so we go to webinar invite, and this is the invite URL, which is actually the welcome page, right? And put that URL in our URL container for Facebook. So we can make it the cookie last for either 30 days, 90 days, or 120 days. Let's say we're gonna select 90 days, and we're gonna put in here live coaching, retargeting, click on create audience, click on OK, and we already have the pixel here. So the next thing we need to do is just grab the pixel. So I'm gonna select that custom audience, click on view pixel, and this is the pixel code that I need to add to my WebinarX campaign. So I go back to WebinarX, go to retargeting, and put in the retargeting pixel for the welcome page. And for the live page and the end page, the same thing. I'm just gonna repeat the process as well. All right. So once you click on update, you already have your retargeting pixel there embedded. All right. So guys, let me know if there are any questions as well. So give me an upvote if everything's clear so far, or a downvote if you want me to repeat the process. All right, Neil, you can also confirm if there are also any questions in the chat. All right, perfect, perfect. So now, let's say for example, let's actually preview this one. Let's preview our campaign. As you can see, it looks pretty bare, right? It looks pretty. It looks. Uh, you can actually add more details here. Let's say we want to add our own like video here instead, so we can actually make more conversions as well. So all you need to do is go to landing page, and this is actually where you get to play with your creativity. So this is where, let's say for example, you can add a headline, you can add a video, you can add a text. So let's say we're gonna grab a quick video from YouTube first. So I don't have a video prepared, so I'm just gonna log in really quick to my YouTube account, or let's actually look for one of Neil's older videos. All right, let's look for Neil Napier here. There we go, subscriptions. All right, let's look for a video that we can use. All right, let's see. KB Social. I think there's a lot more videos here. All right. So let's say we're gonna use this one for example, right? So you can actually grab any video that you want, by the way. So you can just click on share. You click on embed. You copy and paste the code here, right? And you can either go to the HTML section, or you can click on add video here instead. If you click on add video, right, you're gonna need to upload it, but in a way you might as well use the HTML, in which case you just copy and paste just like that, click on update, and your video is already there. Now from here we can then move this down. It's pretty much like Microsoft Word, for example, where you can actually make changes by just following the whatever the blinking cursor goes. So we can have here how to change your work attitude, for example, right? So that's gonna be our headline, for example, and we're gonna make this header one, all right? And we can make it centered as well, and we can also make the video centered as well. There we go. So once we click on update for this, And once we visit our page from this, if we refresh this one, we should already have the video there as well. Right? So guys, it's very, very easy to create the landing page or the opt-in page that you want with WebinarX. You don't need to you don't need to purchase another platform, let's say lead pages, for example, to create pages that you want. All you need to do is just use the landing page creator built in already with WebinarX. All right. Now, how about if we we are already starting the webinar? What do we need to do, right? So it's like you normally would. Let's say it's already the 28th. I want to start the webinar. I simply need to go to or edit the campaign, right? And I can just go to webinar host, right? I actually see everything there, or I can switch it to live and click on show and wait for host to pop up, and it will actually, if I actually open up the page, for example, if I'm going to sign up, let me show you what your customers will see if you actually select live and wait for host to pop up. All right, so let me just sign in really quick to as a customer here, and actually you need to use a new browser as well. All right, where's invite? There we go. So I'm going to use Firefox to make this work. All right, we copy and paste the invite URL. We can actually send this out via email as well. So we can put in here, let's say Alvin at yahoomail.com. Click on subscribe. Now, once you click on wait for host, they will see this page here. It's saying it's waiting for the host. Now, right now, since our video was scheduled tomorrow, it's going to show here the event is going to start in 23 hours. Now, let's say it's already the 23rd, and let's say we want to start the campaign early, or we want to start it early. So we go back to our Google Plus account, right? We simply need to click on start, and the video will actually start, right? I'm not going to do that because it will actually gonna override our session right now. So, but if this can be controlled by any Google Hangouts account. So let's say your VA has a Google Hangouts account, or your client has a Google account, they can actually start it from there. So from your WebinarX account, you simply need to uncheck wait for webinar host, click on update, and bam, that webinar is live. All right. So from this page here, look at that. The overlay, say for waiting for host, is already out, and the video is already here as well. And of course, if you want to answer questions, you simply need to go to webinar host, right? And you actually get to either broadcast a URL or like a bio URL, a broadcast message to everyone, and see all the questions here. Let's say I'm going to ask a question. So let's say I'm a customer, so I see this. I see this section here. Let's say, is this live? All right, ask a question here. So as a panelist or as a webinar host, I also see that question come here as well. And, and I can answer it by clicking on answer, click on yes, and I can either make this private or public. So public, everyone will see the answer, or private, only that person that asked the question will get to see the answer. So let's say click on private, yes, and I get a response here as a customer as well that my question has been answered. And of course, I want to upvote. You can upvote or downvote here, right? And you can also get to see the downvote and upvotes within a specific time. And of course, you also get to see all the subscribers that are watching right now as well. All right. So yeah. So let me know, guys, if everything is clear so far on how to start your WebinarX campaign. All right. So give me an upvote if everything is clear, or a downvote if you're still not sure. All right. Perfect. Perfect. So everything. Yeah. Sure. So if you haven't purchased it, guys, let me actually paste the link in the chat. So let me see. Oh, oh, sh oh, okay, sure, sure. I thought, yeah. All right. So let me just skip through this. There we go. So WebinarX, right, guys, the main product, guys, already gives you a full webinar platform with zero recurring fees. Everything is one-time fee. Everything is cloud-based. There's nothing to download and nothing to install. And it's fully responsive as well. You can watch on your tablet or your mobile phone. You can get unlimited attendees and live streaming videos. You get automated evergreen webinars as well. So you can actually run replay webinars as live. You can have full email notification system. Right, it's specifically designed for marketers by marketers, and it's also 100% SEO optimized and has autoresponder integration as well. All right, so again, guys, all these features already is available for the main product, plus our bonus webinar on the 29th. We are also going to give away social media agency presentation, easy keyword pro, sales graphic rush that includes over 700 graphics that you can use for your landing page, opt-in page, or your presentation. All this available for the main product for a low one-time fee of only $29.95. So if you want to check out the sales page, you can go to webinarx.io/sales, or you can go to webinarx.io/live if you want to go so straight out right away. Now, please do remember that this price is only going to be available, or we're going to be increasing the price by midnight tonight. So you only have around 2 hours and 57 minutes to go before to make that decision and where to jump in for a simple $30 product that gives you a full webinar platform. All right. So guys, let me know who's jumping in or has already purchased the main product. You've been upvote or a downvote. If you have any questions or if you're still not sure, just a downvote or a question in the chat would be awesome. All right. And Neil, let me know as well if there are any questions as well coming in through the chat. Yep, exactly. Because let's say worst case scenario, you only have one computer with you, or with one screen. You actually need to switch from one screen to. You actually need to like go through the browser. It's like what I'm doing right now, to see the questions as well. So that will actually kind of interrupt you with your flow with doing the presentation if you're doing the presentation yourself. All right. All right. Perfect. So let's continue then. Now, for those who are thinking about running this as a service to your clients, the upgrade number one or the pro version would actually be perfect. With the pro version, you'll be able to get developer license, custom domain name forwarding, email notification or multiple email notification, and set it up and make WebinarX to the next level. You can add your custom domain, just like I mentioned earlier. You don't need to use WebinarX.io. You can actually add your own domain name here, and you don't even need hosting to do that. All right. Second is you're gonna get developer licenses. Means you can actually add your clients as a panelist, and you can essentially rent out, right, developer or WebinarX as a service that they can use for their business. Second is you can also add your own logo. That means you're not gonna get stuck with just the WebinarX logo here. We can change this by easily going to the settings page and adding your own logo from there. All right. Plus, we're also going to give away extra bonuses. First is we're going to give you the DFY or the done for you consultation pack, including the PSDs as well. All right. Second is we're going to give you the 30 stunning websites that you can actually use as logos. You can just edit them, add your name there, right? And you already have a logo that you can use right away. You have the traffic generating resource as well. We're going to show you how to use Facebook, how to use SEO to get more organic traffic or targeted traffic to your landing page or to your opt-in page for WebinarX or to your website. All right. So third, we're also going to give you the video list building strategy. So we're gonna teach you how you can use videos to not only gonna build your branding, also get more people to sign up to your list. And let's say, for example, you want to create a quick video that you can use for your landing page. We're gonna give you the script for that. We could have a done for you script that's essentially is going to be fill in the blanks. It's gonna be very easy for you to customize it to your own needs. All right. So the upgrade number one, guys, right now is available, right, for only a one-time price of $67. And you, well, after the launch, we're gonna be releasing this at a $247 product. So if you want to get the cheapest or the most value right now for your money, get it right now at $67 one-time fee. All right. So let me know who here is jumping in right now, or give me an upvote if you have purchased the Pro upgrade number one, or a downvote if you're still not sure. All right. Again, the link to go to, guys, is webinarx.io/sales. All right, and you should get the you should see the URL as well on your page there as well. Just scroll down a bit, and you will see the broadcast or the URL under shared URL. All right, perfect. So let's proceed with the rest of the upgrades, guys. So let's actually explain the second upgrade, which is the done for you package. With the done for you package, you're gonna get 3 done for you webinars right away, and a new one every single month to get the full benefits of selling webinars without doing all the work. Now, this is actually going to be affiliate promotions, but the only difference here is that you're going to be promoting our products. That means you can guarantee that we'll give you all the support that you need to start making sales right away, and you also guaranteed that it's a product that will convert traffic into sales. All right. So first, you're gonna get completely done for you webinars worth $997 right inside the your account. So if I actually show you this, for example, if I go to done for you, you already have here done for you videos, right? Including the presentation that we used for Video Extreme, Ad Hero, and Visibly. So you can actually promote all of these 3 products, and you don't even need to run your own webinar. You can just use our video here, put in your link instead, and you're golden. That's it. You already have a webinar set up for you, and you don't even need to do all the preparation work. And to tell you the truth, when we create, when we actually prepare for a webinar, it takes us all. The team takes us actually spend almost 2 or 3 days doing the preparation, and that's a team. So we do all the work for you, so you can actually focus on just sending traffic to your sign up page. All right. So as I mentioned, you're gonna also gonna get one done for you webinar every single month worth $197. In fact, it's actually worth more than that if you think that this is going to be um, totally prepared, including the presentation. You have the presenter there as well. So you just need to get the embed code, and that's it. You can run it, and you can even run multiple webinars at the same time with WebinarX. All right. Of course, you're also gonna get the PowerPoint if ever you want to do your own presentations live, and you can use, and again, for of course you can use you can run as many webinars as you want also. So you can actually use this as an evergreen profit income stream. So how much do I get for every sale? You actually get the same amount that like big affiliates are right now are earning. You're gonna get a 50% commission for every single sale. Let's say if you are promoting Video X or Video Extreme, this is, I think this was is selling right now for $297. That means if you're gonna get a 50% commission, that's like $148 of commissions for every single sale. If you can make a sale of at least like 10 sales in a month, that's already around 1,500 bucks in your pocket, right? And everything is done for you. So if you want to create a passive income stream and you don't want to do all the work, if you don't want to go to the clients, get upgrade number 2 or the done for you package right now. All right, this is available at only $19.95 every month. One new webinar for you for 20 bucks. It's actually cheaper than getting a cell phone service, to be honest. All right. So guys, if you haven't jumped in, go to webinarx.io/sales. All right. So if you have any questions as well, let me know in the chat, and Neil is there to help you answer them for you now. Let's talk about the last upgrade for WebinarX, which is going to be the reseller package for upgrade number 3. Now, the reseller package is great if you have clients that are looking for a webinar platform and you don't want to do it as a service. So what you can do is you sell WebinarX, all right, and get 100% commission for the front end product. Let's say, because just to confirm, Neil, we're going to be selling the front end product for $47 or $67 um, by Monday, right? All right, perfect. So if you think about it, guys, the common question we get for this: how many licenses can I sell? You can sell as many licenses as you want. All right. So with the reseller license, you already have a product basically to sell. But what about if you don't have pages? We're going to include that for you. We're going to include the marketing pages for you to use. And we know for a fact that it works, right? We created this marketing pages for our own. Now you can use it to sell the WebinarX platform to your clients and get 100% commission for every single sale on the front end product, right? And they're not only gonna make you money, but they're gonna be absolutely happy that they were able to find a webinar platform that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. If you think about it, go to webinar, for example, gonna cost you anywhere from $300 to $500 every single month. And if you can sell them a product that's only $47, $67, who wouldn't want who would actually would want to stick with a $500 product when you can get the same thing for 1/10 of the price, right? And all you need to do is focus on selling, right? We take care of the support. So if there's going to be glitches, if there are going to be updates, right? We're going to take care of that. So your only primary focus with this upgrade is to sell. You have the marketing pages done. You have the platform. So just simply send out an email, do an ad campaign, and that's it. You focus on selling, and we focus on the product and the support, right? And you've seen this platform right now. You're using it right now. You see that this is a platform that you can use with your business, and pretty much it's very easy to set up, right? And this is going to be upgrade number 3, which is available at a low one-time fee right now of only $97. All right. So guys, just to let you know, everything here is also covered by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if ever you feel that it's not making you money, it's too hard, you know for a fact we're gonna give you the KV social guarantee that will take care of you. We take all the risks so that you can give it a try and use it for your business. If it works, then awesome. We'd love to hear from you, right? But if it doesn't work, right, you can always get your money back. So there's no risk for you at all. No harm, no foul. All right. So guys, just a quick recap. Let me know who have purchased the front end offer. Give me a 1, a 2 if you purchase the upgrade number 1, which is the pro version, a 3 if you purchased the done for you webinars, or a 4 if you're jumping in for the reseller package as well. All right, let me know, and let me actually show you how you can actually see the uh, the chats or the feedback as well. So let me just edit, click on webinar host, and as you can see, all your questions are coming in here as well. All right, look at that. There's a long list of questions. So all the attendees on the right, and as you can also see the upvotes and the graph as well. If more people are coming in, as you can see, it just goes up higher and higher here as well. So that means more and more people aren't joining in. All right. So guys, if you're not sure, let me know in chat. Anil is also there to help you if you have any questions. Will the reseller package price be increasing by Monday? Actually, to be honest, we're gonna be the reseller package. This is only limited to 50 people, and I think already 42 people has jumped in. So we will have a few spots available, and once that's filled up, we will actually want to make sure that this is exclusive for those who want to make money right now. We don't want to give this away to everyone. All right. So if you want to sell WebinarX as a product that and get 100% commission for every sale for the main offer, then get the reseller package for a low one-time price of $97. Two sales alone, guys, all right, is enough to get your money back, to earn back your investment, and you already have a couple of dollars extra as well as change. All right. So once again, if you haven't jumped in, the link is webinarx.io/sales. Or you can go to the webinarx.io/live if you want to go directly to the checkout page. All right. So let me see if there are any questions. With a reseller package, can I sell upgrade number 1 and 2? Yes. Do I need to purchase? Sorry. All right. Yeah, let me also answer Ken's question. Do I need to purchase all the upgrades? No, you don't, Ken. If you think there's an upgrade that's not for you, you can just actually skip it if you want. But do remember though that the process we showed you today is only available for until midnight tonight, and the price will be increasing by Sunday. And of course, the other upgrades such as the done for you package and the reseller is something that's only available for a few spots. So once all those 50 spots are filled up, we're going to be closing it down. So you won't be able to get it after that. All right. All right. And just to make sure though, I have a question here. Do I need to build up my JV Zoo reputation? No, you don't. Since you're going to be promoting our own products and you have a special code that you can use, we'll automatically approve your affiliate request. That means you don't need to have at least a couple of sales on your JVZoo account. If you do though, that's perfect. But if you don't, that's perfectly fine with us as well, as long as you purchase the reseller package and you can start selling right away. All right. All right. Yeah. So if in any case that let's say you bought the reseller package and you don't know how to proceed, you can always contact our support there as well, and just let us know just if you can send out your receipt, for example, or once we confirm um, your purchase, we're gonna approve you for the affiliate product we have and get 100% commission for the main offer for WebinarX. All right, Scott. Yeah, I'll look into it. If you can type in I think you have your email address here as well. So I'm gonna check that out after the call, and you should see that you should get an email that your link has been approved. All right, and perhaps I could also try to send you your link, your affiliate link, through our support page as our support line. All right. So, guys, final call for questions. Let me know if there are a few things that is not clear, so we can answer them right away for you. Because remember, this price that we showed you is only available till midnight tonight, and it's going to be increasing. And by Monday, the offer is going to be closed. So you only have like a few more opportunities to get this amazing webinar platform that provides so much value, and you can't pretty much find anywhere else unless you want to go to webinar and pay like $300 to $500 every single month for 1,000 attendees, and there's no email integration as well. All right, so uh, guys, I think hopefully it's not clear how to set up an evergreen webinar for a client. Actually, for the client platform, we're actually going to discuss that client on the bonus webinar. But for the like how to create an evergreen webinar, you simply need to go to let's see, maybe go back to the dashboard here. So there actually, all right, yeah, you can also find it here under the tutorials. Um, for example, how to create a host and host a live webinar. We're gonna get a step-by-step tutorial here, and we're also gonna show you how to run a webinar as a live event. So basically, if you're running an evergreen webinar, this is the training that you need to get, how to run a webinar as a live event under the tutorials page on WebinarX. All right, so let me check if there are any additional questions here. Otherwise, we'll need to wrap things up. And it's just like Neil mentioned, uh, I do have another event to go to. All right, let me see. Oh, and by the way, let's say for example the webinar has ended. I can easily switch from having a live session into click on end, and automatically your your page will be turned into a webinar replay page, and everyone can still see the shared URL, so they can still get and buy the product. All right. So let me see. There's a final question here. All right. Yeah, I just want to read out a quick testimonial here from Anthony saying that I'm very impressed with the system. I'm one of the original beta testers on. So Joel from Terran Systems. All right. Awesome. Awesome to hear, guys. All right. So final, you have to switch back to Hangout to share the screen. Yes. So everything's Hangout based. That means that actually means that you have, well, if you think about it, if we actually run this everything on our server, it's not gonna be uh $29 product, $29.95 product. It's gonna cost you somewhere near what GoToWebinar is asking. So having it Hangouts based will actually help you save the cost, but also the benefits of getting the best webinar platform out there. So you get the best of both worlds: affordability, scalability, and of course, usability as well. All right. So guys, let me know if there are any additional questions. That's gonna be the final call. Mhm. Oh yeah, and also everything web based, so there's like it's pretty easy for us to update as well. So nothing to do on your part. All right, so guys, we're gonna wrap things up. Hopefully you enjoyed the webinar and learned something new as well. If you have any questions, if any clarifications, you can contact our support line there. It's kvsocial.zendesk.com. I do have you. I hope you have a great weekend, guys, and